Hello guys, welcome back to Steven's Garage. Today, I'm working on the Buick again, and I'm replacing the stereo head unit with a nice aftermarket one that's got Bluetooth, USB, aux, all the fancy stuff. And I'll be showing you how to do that today. Okay, so to start, this trim panel that runs all the way across needs to come off. It's very simple to do. Take the cover off right here. Just pops right off. Sometimes you will lose the metal clips, but they can just clip back onto the plastic panel. Then, get out of the car and show you. Same thing on this side, pull the panel off. I'm going to have one Phillips screw right here that needs to come out. Once you have that screw out, this panel also needs to come off. And there are two screws, one up there and one right there. Phillips need to come out. And this panel just unclips. Just pull. Then this panel just unclips. Same with this guy. Just like that. And then to make things a little easier, I recommend bringing the gear shift all the way down. Make sure your handbrake is set. That way the car doesn't roll. Drop the steering column. You got plenty of space to finesse and wiggle this little trim piece off. Okay, so now that I have the panel off, to get the stereo out, you got one and two, and there should be a third one here. I have no idea why it's missing. And those are all Phillips head. So you take those out and unplug the stereo. Okay. So now that we have the stereo out, this is what you're going to need. Got this wiring harness, IBR WHGM4. This is the one that fits this car. I did have a bit of an issue locating this one, so I got two different kinds. Because I have another Chevy that I'm going to be replacing the stereo in. Future video. So this is the one you're going to need for the Buick. Then I got this car stereo installation kit. This works for both the single DIN and the double DIN installation. It has both parts. I'm going to be doing a single DIN because that's the stereo I have. And that's the IBR55GM. Of course, butt connectors. Plenty of those in case you mess one up. Crimp Tool. And then the one thing that I don't like about GM, you're going to need a antenna adapter, because the factory one is very small, so you're going to need the bigger one. And this guy is a couple bucks on Amazon. So let's get to it. Okay, so what I like to start off with is just getting a couple butt connectors right there and just putting one on each one of the wires that connects up to the replacement stereo head. It's very simple to do. You just strip it, twist it, get your new butt connector, put it on, and crimp it. Pull it just to make sure that it's on there tight, and there you have it. Very simple to do. It's like a game of Bop It. Show you guys one more time. Strip it. Twist it. Get your butt connector. Put it on. Crimp it. Pull it and make sure it's tight. There you go. So you're going to need to do that for each one of these wires. Okay, so here you guys go. I have every single wire hooked up with the butt connector. So next stop is just color matching to this adapter. In reality, you don't have to buy this adapter, but it makes it way easier because this part hooks into the factory harness and you don't have to decode the wires. Because from the factory, those ones are not going to line up with these colors. So, you just start going one by one. Start off with the yellow one. Usually these guys are pre-cut, so you don't need to snip them. Just pull this cap off. So you can see that. Twist it. Grab the yellow wire on this end. Do it this way. Put it in, hold it, crimp it. Okay, so got everything all connected up, and I used a couple of zip ties here, here, and here, just to keep everything put together. So that part's done. Now for the dash kit, I start working on that. Already got it all assembled and put together. Very simple to do. There's a tab up here on this side and down below that needs to break off. Then you just slide the metal sleeve in, radio in, and put this little trim cover on. And all of that is very simply explained in the little book that came with it. So this is the kit assembly portion of it when you install the stereo. And then in a earlier page, it showed you the dash disassembly. And then it works for a bunch of other vehicles as well. It's not just limited to the Buick. So on the back of the dash kits, you can usually see what it fits. Buick, Cadillac, Chevy, Geo Metros, GMC, Hummer, Isuzu, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, Suzuki. So it's really nice and handy that they have these kinds of kits. And this kit is both for double din and single din stereos. So it's very nice. So let's go put this in the car and test it out. Okay, so all I did was hook up the stereo, haven't installed it or anything, just to see if it works. Let's plug it in. Power's on. Can't really see the display on the camera, but it's there and it works. Perfect. And then don't forget, you guys will need that adapter I was talking about for the antenna. Just plugs in the back of your stereo and then one to the factory harness. And there you have it, guys. Now once you have all of this done, make sure the stereo works. You just redo the beginning process but backwards, just to put this in, screw it down, 3 screws, put the dash panel piece back on, put the screw in, and then the slower piece right here. So there you have it, guys. That's how you put a aftermarket stereo in a Buick. Okay, here you guys have it. Very clean and nice install. Doesn't look too terribly bad, and you got plenty of space for whatever you want to put in there, whether it's your phone, whatever you want. Dash put back together. That part's put together. Everything's all good to go. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps. Hit that like button. See you guys next time.